The Bugatti story intertwines success and tragedy. A century ago, Ettore Bugatti built a car in a German basement. Soon after, he left his job and started his industry in a neighboring country. Our journey today is to understand the rise, fall, and rebirth of Bugatti, now the world's leading luxury car brand. Chapter 1: The History. Ettore Bugatti was born in the last decades of the 19th century, specifically in the bustling city of Milan. Italy at that time was a haven of art and innovation. In his family, this artistic inclination was deeply rooted. Carlo Bugatti, his father, stood out on the international scene, designing exquisite furniture and jewelry. Ettore's grandfather, in turn, gained renown as an architect and sculptor. However, it was not only traditional art that flourished in the Bugatti family. While Rembrandt Bugatti, the younger brother, chose to continue the family's artistic legacy in the visual arts, Ettore charted a distinct but equally creative path. From adolescence, it was evident that Ettore had a penchant for engineering. At 16, with impressive skill and no formal education in the field, he deciphered complex technical drawings. Once, in front of his father, he fixed a broken tricycle, showcasing his innate ability. Carlo, recognizing his son's raw talent, suggested that Ettore intern at the Pernetti and Stucci Company. This company, known for manufacturing sewing machines and bicycles, served as Ettore's entry into the fascinating world of mechanical design. His stint at Pernetti shaped his passion and directed him towards the world of automobiles. When he turned 19, after gaining experience and confidence, Ettore decided to part ways with Pernetti. His ambition? To create a car from scratch. With a meticulous eye for detail, he not only designed but also supervised every aspect of the vehicle's manufacturing. This pattern of perfectionism and involvement became a constant in his career. His deep technical knowledge and meticulousness sometimes made his projects challenging even for the most renowned engineers of the time. He was a perfectionist, a mathematician, a visionary. Ettore's innovations caught the attention of Learning the Trade, a giant with operations in France and Germany. Despite his youth, the company saw unparalleled potential in him. Also at 19, he secured his first professional contract. Given his minority, Carlo had to validate the agreement. In 1903, with the audacity and creativity that characterized him, Ettore designed a revolutionary vehicle for the Paris-Madrid race. His design was so avant-garde that the car was barred from the competition. Breaking with convention, Ettore positioned both the engine and the driver on the chassis. He believed in improving aerodynamics and the balance of the vehicle. Chapter 2. In 1909, something revolutionary was born in the automotive world, the Bugatti Type 10. Equipped with a compact 1.2-liter, four-cylinder engine, it was an engineering masterpiece. Surprisingly, it weighed only 365 kilograms. The real marvel was its ability to reach 80 kilometers per hour. At that time, it was almost unimaginable for a vehicle to achieve such speed. Ettore, the genius behind this innovation, felt a turning point in his journey. He left his old job and, filled with determination, drove his innovative car to Mulcium. Here, he laid the foundation for automobiles Ettore Bugatti. Ettore had a vision. He wanted cars to speak for themselves. Thus, he transformed races into stages for his automobiles. Quickly, this approach became the standard in the automotive industry, influencing other manufacturers. The Type 10 was undoubtedly advanced, but Ettore was a perfectionist. He saw potential for more. With this idea in mind, he used the Type 10 as the basis for the next major release, the Bugatti Type 13. This new machine brought significant advancements. It incorporated springs to the rear axle and adopted a design of 4 valves per cylinder. The result? A 16-valve design delivering an impressive 30 horsepower to a chassis of only 300 kilograms. Ettore didn't stop there. In 1911, he surprised everyone at the French Grand Prix. The Type 13 not only competed but secured a respectable second place. This feat solidified Bugatti as one of the great names in automotive design. Ettore's enthusiasm was contagious. Drawing inspiration from the Type 13, he explored more ideas and models, reaching the Type 23. But then, a significant adversity appeared: World War I. The war interrupted his ambitions, pausing production. Seeking new opportunities, Ettore first went to Milan and then to Paris. There, he collaborated with the Duesenberg brothers. During this period, he had a bold idea: the U16 engine. The U16 engine, despite not being a huge commercial success, was a technical triumph. It influenced the design of many subsequent projects. After the war, Ettore was ready to make up for lost time. He returned to Molsheim with renewed passion. Quickly, he reinvented the Type 13, winning victories at Le Mans. By 1925, the Bugatti brand was synonymous with success, accumulating over 400 race victories. The Type 13 became a legend. Ettore produced 2,000 prototypes. But he was not satisfied. In 1924, he unveiled another milestone, the Bugatti Type 35. In the Grand Prix, it stood out, celebrating over 1,000 victories during its lifetime. However, the Bugatti story would not be complete without mentioning luxury. With the help of Pierre Véron and his son Jean, Ettore delved into the world of luxury cars. Together, in 1926, they launched the Type 41 Bugatti Royale. It was more than a car, it was a work of art. Its design, length, and luxury were unparalleled. But the upward trajectory faced obstacles. The Great Depression in 1929 threatened Bugatti's existence. But Ettore's resilience shone. He collaborated with the French government, designing train carriages. This not only saved his company but also solidified his legacy as one of the greatest mechanical designers. Ettore and his son, Jean, left indelible marks on the automotive world. Together, they produced iconic cars like the Atlantic and the Type 57G. Jean, following in his father's footsteps, proved to be a talented engineer, leading Bugatti to victories at Le Mans in 1937 and 1939. Chapter 3. Jean Bugatti represented Ettore's legacy. Bugatti was at its peak until the unexpected happened in June 1939. Even after the resounding victory at Le Mans with the Type 57 tank, fate played hard. Jean, during a road test and trying to avoid an unexpected cyclist, collided with a tree and did not survive. As if this tragedy were not enough, the German army, in its conquest march, occupied Alsace and took over the Bugatti factories just weeks after Jean's death. Ettore, anticipating complications, had already moved a significant part of the machinery. However, this did not stop the Germans, who pressured Ettore to produce equipment for them. Defender of his principles, he refused. Amid the turmoil of war, Bugatti's finances crumbled. Accumulated debts forced Ettore to sell his beloved company for a fraction of its true value. Seeking refuge, Paris became his temporary home, where he tried new ventures, such as designing aviation engines and torpedoes, but without previous success. Although he spent much of his life in France, Ettore's soul remained Italian. With the end of the war, he faced collaboration charges due to his nationality and Italy's ties to Germany. Attempts to regain his company were thwarted in court. The year 1944 brought more pain. Barbara, Ettore's life companion, departed. Desolate and with declining health, Ettore fought, seeking French citizenship to reverse his situation. In 1947, Ettore's already weakened health was struck by a severe lung disease, followed by a devastating stroke. There was a brief glimmer of hope. Ettore's company and possessions were finally restored. However, the good news came too late. Just 10 days after this turnaround, Ettore, already mentally absent, passed away. With the loss of the visionary Ettore, Bugatti lost its way. The remaining family, without the talent and passion that Ettore brought, faced insurmountable difficulties. The legendary Bugatti factory closed its doors, remaining silent and empty for decades to come. Chapter 4. Bugatti remained inactive until the 1980s. In 1987, entrepreneur Romano Artioli bought and revived the brand. In 1992, the Bugatti EB110 was revealed, capable of reaching 213 kilometers per hour. This model caught worldwide attention. However, due to administrative issues, only 139 units were made by 1995. The brand only resurfaced when Volkswagen bought it in 1998. In the 1990s, Bugatti showcased new concepts at automotive exhibitions. In 2005, they launched the Bugatti Veyron. This vehicle, reaching 254 miles per hour, gained recognition as the fastest production car. In 2015, the Veyron made way for the Bugatti Chiron. In 2019, with the Chiron, the brand set a speed record, reaching 305 miles per hour. Bugatti, which started as a simple dream, became a leader in automotive luxury. Did you enjoy Bugatti's journey? Leave your comment